A very good morning to all of you. So, here we are on our last lecture from chapter that is morphology of flowering plants. Last lecture means I have covered everything which you need according to the syllabus prescribed for this year by CBSE, right? I am not saying that we have covered every topic for which is required for NEET also, that we will cover in between after finishing our syllabus, right? So here yesterday we talked about family which was Malvaceae, right? Which is a very characteristic for the China rose plant, China rose flower. So here today I'm taking very another interesting family. Every one of you are aware of this family, that is the potato family, and this is Solanaceae. Potato, tomato, chilies, brinjal, they all belong to this family which is Solanaceae. The main purpose is, right, you should know now, because our aim is to draw the floral diagram and we have to write down the floral formula. I told you that at least for your basic concept you should know how to write the formula, and I am going to use only those terms here which we have discussed in our last 6 lectures. Every single term we have already discussed. There is not even a single term I am using which we have not covered in our lectures. So that is the reason I'm starting with the flower. When you talk about the flowers of Solanaceae family, they can be bracteate or ebracteate. Actually, we see few members are ebracteate also, in which flower is ebracteate, and few members they are with the bracteate flower. So again we will write both. For bracteate we will write EBR, and for ebracteate we will write EBR. Then is actinomorphic. The symmetry is radial symmetry, that is actinomorphic. Flower is complete and it is hermaphrodite, and you know that if hermaphrodite means it is a bisexual flower, so we are going to use the both the signs for the to show this hermaphrodite flower. Flower is hypogynous, means ovary is superior. Ovary will be superior in the hypogynous flower, and it is pentamerous again, 5 or multiple of 5. Calyx. Now we are moving to the world's first whorl, that is the calyx, because it is a pentamerous flower, means sepals they are 5, and fused के लिए if the sepals they are fused, that condition is known as gamosepalous. Estivation, it is showing valvate estivation. Corolla, pentamerous, petals are 5, again these petals are fused, so gamopetalous. Estivation is valvate estivation. Androecium, male reproductive whorl, stamens they observed are 5. They are epipetalous, means stamens they are attached to the corolla, right? We are going to use this sign. And they are polyandrous. What are the polyandrous stamen? They are free, right? They are free stamens. Now gynoecium is bicarpellary, 2 carpels, fused, syncarpus, क्योंकि flower hypogynous है तो ovary is superior. So I think every single term we have discussed in our previous lectures. If you have not watched a single lecture, then first you have to go through those lecture, otherwise this lecture will not be useful for you. Now floral formula we are going to write here for the Malvaceae family. We have said that flower can be bracteate or ebracteate, so we are taking here both BR or EBR. Symmetry is actinomorphic, flower is hermaphrodite. Calyx 5 and fused. Corolla 5 and gamopetalous. Androecium, it is 5 but they are free. But this is a epipetalous condition, so we are going to put this arc on calyx and corolla and androecium. Okay, gynoecium is superior ovary, bicarpellary, syncarpous. So we are complete with our floral formula. That is what you have to write down in the floral formula. Let's now show these terms in the floral diagram. Starting from the first whorl, that is your calyx. How many sepals we have? That is 5. And what is how do you show these 5 sepals? With the triangular structure. 1, 2, this is 3, this is 4, and this is 5. Always, whenever you have to draw a floral diagram, first draw a circle, right? This will help you to mark the location. 1, then 2, then 3, and it is 4, and here, as you can see, here is 5. So now you can easily make the shape, right? Like this. You can now draw the shapes of your calyx. Fine. And here I can make for that. Yes. Now make the inner whorl. What is the inner whorl now? Corolla. And what is the estivation? Okay, now another thing. Now because this is velvet estivation, but these are gamosepalous, तो हमें ये loops बनानी पड़ेंगी because we have to show the gamosepalous condition. Now again, sepals are always alternative to petals. So here we are going to, let's make it with the another color. 1, then 2, then here 3, right? Then here 4 and 5. This is our 5 petals, and this will be in the, you can make it little, I'm making it in very fast way, so you can make it clear cut, semicircular form. Okay, this is not like this. This is always the pointed one. So here you have to draw these 5 petals. Okay, 5 petals you have to draw. Now again, these are also fused, so we are going to make these loops. 5 petals. Now as you can see here, the next thing you have to draw is the stamen, and stamen again the number is 5. So they are alternipetalous here. Alternate to petalous. 1, then 2, then 3, then 4 and 5, right? These are alternate to petalous, and because they are attached to the petals, so we are going to attach them to the petal. This thing is clear. Now ovary is our bicarpellary, so there is 2 partitions. The placenta is swollen, so we are going to make this swollen placenta with the ovules. This is the complete floral diagram of your Malvaceae family. If you are drawing it for the bracteate flower, then make this bracket. Otherwise, if you are not making it for the bracteate, then this you can leave it. Okay, so this is the floral diagram of your Malvaceae family, and हमेशा mother axis सबसे पहले draw करना है. That is very very important. Now one more major thing when you are drawing the Malvaceae family floral diagram, alternipetalous आपको हमेशा stamen draw करने हैं. Gynoecium में characteristic feature है Solanaceae family का swollen placenta, and ovary as you can see that is obliquely placed. हमने उसको जब कट करके हमने बनाया है तो हमने straight place नहीं किया है. This is obliquely placed. Okay, this is the characteristic feature of this family. And persistent, it has the persistent calyx or sepals. If you recall the example of brinjal, we have already done there that the persistent calyx is observed in brinjal, in the strawberries, in the tomatoes. These are the feature of this family. Economic importance, many plants of this family are source of food like potato, tomato, brinjal. Then they give rise to many spices like chilies, capsicum. Tobacco is also belong to this solanaceae family. Then they give us medicinal plants like belladonna, ashwagandha. These all we are getting from the solanaceae. Then one major ornamental plant, petunia, it also belongs to the Solanaceae family. So food हो, spices है, medicine है, ornamental है. This family has very important as for the economic point of view. The last family which I want to discuss with you, and I will request all of you that after this please try your own by drawing the formula for Fabaceae and the diagram by your own. Please try it at yourself. You will be very confident in drawing the Fabaceae family. Okay, Liliaceae family, commonly known as lily plant, and this is a characteristic family of monocots, many monocots. That is the major family of monocots, and this is known as Liliaceae family. Let's talk about its flower. Again, actinomorphic, bisexual, hypogynous flower, bracteate or ebracteate. Now trimerous, so it means mostly the things will be 3 or multiple of 3. The flower is incomplete, means या तो कोई whorl absent है, but here instead of calyx and corolla perianth is present. That is already we discussed that instead of calyx and corolla there is another whorl which is called perianth. An individual member of perianth is known as tepals. Now tepals here are 6, but they are not arranged in a single whorl. They are arranged in 2 circles. 1, 3, they are like 1, 2 and 3, that is outer whorl, and then 3 are arranged in the inner whorls. 1, 2 and 3, right? So 3 plus 3, they are arranged in 2 circles, that is 2 whorls, that is 3 plus 3. They are gamoteplous, fused, valvate aestivation will be observed there. Now androecium, because the flower is your trimerous, so या तो हर कुछ 3 होगा या multiple of 3. So androecium stamens, they are 6. Again they are also in the 2 whorls of 3 plus 3. 3 बाहर अरेंज होंगे और 3 को हम अंदर अरेंज करेंगे. And androecium, A is for androecium. Androecium is attached to the tepals, and this condition is known as epiphyllous or epiteplous. Now gynoecium is tricarpellary, means how many partition will be observed there? That will be 3, and placenta is again in the center. Then syncarpus, and because it is hypogynous flower, so ovary will be superior. Let's write down the floral formula. Flower is bracteate or ebracteate. Actinomorphic, बाइसेक्सुअल, क्योंकि पेरियंथ प्रेजेंट है, कुछ में फ्यूज्ड होता है और कुछ में नहीं फ्यूज्ड होता है. सो फ्यूज्ड है तो वी विल पुट ब्रैकेट, एंड 2 whorls में अरेंज्ड है तो 3 plus 3. एंड्रोशियम इज free, stamens they are free, so 3 plus 3, but they are epipetalous, they are attached to the petals, so we have to make an arc. Ovary is superior, it is tricarpellary and syncarpous. Now let's make the diagram. So here you can see that whenever you have to make the diagram, then there will be, first you have to make this outer wall, क्योंकि 3+3 बनाना है. So we are going to make this first. You can make this circle. One, you can make this outer circle, a big circle you can make, right? Then mark your location. 1, like I have already marked, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, done. Now erase your extra part. Erase this extra part which is extra, usko erase kar do. Erase this one. Okay, now if you have marked it, now make the sepals here. 1, 2 and this one is 3. Done. Now we are going to make the inner wall. So एक अब आपको सर्कल बनाना है इसके अंदर, जैसे ये मैंने बनाया है. Let's just draw it like I am drawing inner circle. Okay. Now alternative to your outer walls, mark these inner 3. Okay. Mark these inner 3 walls. So here we are marking these 3 inner walls. Okay. Now remove the extra part. Remove this extra part which we don't need. Okay. Done. Okay. Now our 3 walls are done. Now one thing, because they are fused, so you have to attach them like this. You have to, here as you can see here, you have to attach them like this with the lines. You have to attach them like there. Now we have to make the stamens. I'm making it with black here. First make the outer side. 1, 2, 3. We have made outer side, and let's attach them with the outer tepals. Outer tepal से attach कर दो. Now make the inner stamens. Here you can see I am making now inner ones, inner stamens, and they will attach to inner tepals. Always remember, outer stamens उनको attach करना है किसके साथ? Outer tepals के साथ. Inner stamens को किसके साथ attach करना है? Inner tepals के साथ. Fine. Now let's move to your ovary part. This is our internal one, and here 3 partition, tricarpellary, placenta, and now place the ovules. 2 ovules in each partition. 2 ovules. That is the, you have to be careful, and this is our mother axis. So here we are complete with our diagram of your, that is your Liliaceae family, right? Fine. So these all are about our Liliaceae and your Solanaceae family. Now here are few questions which you can answer me in the comment section, and you can mention in your notes also. They will help you to revise it. Study carefully the given floral diagram and select the option which correctly represent the floral formula. The correct answer will be, please mark the correct answer that carefully. Then which of the following is a correct combination of family and their members? Fabaceae, Solanaceae, Liliaceae, or which one? Next, study carefully the given floral diagram and select the option which represent this diagram. Option A, option B, option C, option D. Now choose the incorrect match about Fabaceae, because that is your homework. You have to draw Fabaceae your own. So incorrect match: dye, indigofera, medicine, muliathi, fibers, sun hemp, edible oil, sesbina, and trifolium. Once you read the economic importance, you will get this answer very carefully. Choose the correct option. Members of Solanaceae family used as spices, medicine. Members of Liliaceae include aloe, asparagus. Members of Fabaceae like lupin, sweet pea, they are used in ornamental purposes. या फिर all of the above. Once you are clear with the Solanaceae, Liliaceae, Fabaceae, you are easy to go with this question. Next question is, plants belonging to the family dash, they possess a persistent calyx. We have just done it. Choose the family dash mainly contains monocotyledons plants. That is also we just discussed. So correct the choose the correct option to fill in the blanks with A and B. Right. So this is all about for our today's lecture. And let's now again we are going to start with another lecture, another chapter actually.